Flots' stream is down again. Good.
It is indeed down. So whenever it comes back up, there's going to have to be some serious questions surrounding whether or not this is legit.
Oh, I'm getting something. Team Juan actually cured cancer right now.
Wow,
while
incredible.
doing the run. That's
what a
amazing.
bunch of legends right there.
Floobs is experiencing some technical difficulties right now.
Yes, Floobs is actually in a.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Floobs lives inside a musical.
There's sometimes people just burst into song. See, that's
2.
That's one.
3.
One try.
4.
One try.
5.
One.
Let's see, that's
6.
One.
that didn't count.
One. There we go. Yeah,
Ooh,
first
that's
try.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Try.
Yeah, exactly. And both of
people rubbing their faces against the wall.
oh, heck, showcasing that you're not supposed to jump there. Really smart thinking by no.
And so now we have to see if Sasuke gets in it. If he does, they're going to be neck and neck again. And he
They're
does.
actually
So
neck and neck. This is
we
so
have a neck and neck race
oh my
again.
god! Thanks, Carlos.
Jesus.
And they're actually neck and neck in the same room. I can't believe this.
It almost looks like, and they both die
both
on this jump. We're going to see a pretty difficult kick glitch coming up here. So this could actually be a place where both teams lose a lot of time. But we will
they actually
see.
both get the 8A. Oh my god! So chapter 8 has an insane amount of hard stuff.
You know, I was worried that we were going to have to do a good job on commentary here, but the players have just been making it amazing. Absolutely neck and neck the entire time. Yeah, except fuck Carlos.
Carlos are the problem with this race all the way. And actually, they're going for different strats here, and Spring is a tiny bit faster up there, but it just completely stinks. I don't even know what to commentate. This is just amazing.
He knows what he's going to do, and he does it. That's what I love about Fat Man.
Yeah, and there's a big trick coming up here. Look on your left side. Fat Man's going to nail that. That's a double kick glitch. So what they're going to do, and actually Jim failing it on your right side. So that's a double kick glitch.
As expected.
Fat Man.
Okay. Spy is not a bad runner by any means, but Glost is crazy.
Yeah, you can see by the numbers by their name. Glost has 999 skill.
Yeah,
but Spyman only has 68 skill.
Yeah, wow, I've never seen this before.
Spyman, a lot of IQ gained there. That's beautiful.
Glost is actually French.
Yeah.
See who we have next on Team Carlos.
I mean, not that it matters. I mean, I don't care the right part about the screen. Like it's oh no. Oh no.
We've got
it's piece of shit Zuketra.
I can't believe it, guys. T1 is winning. T1 will grab this win. Time is going to come up for T1 on your left side, and that is the first T1 victory. I'm tearing up, guys. Time, yes! Yes!
A 38-30 time for Team Juan.
Not bad, I gotta say.
Ghost
Tell us when you're ready,
French.
Tom.
No, that's me. We're on screen.
Oh, are we?
Ready to go?
We're on screen.
Oh, yeah, we knew that.
Oh, you're a bit squished, Zook, but don't worry about it. You're looking a bit thin.
Okay.
Okay, let's play the... We're actually not live, right?
Hello, Hekathon viewers. My name is Shaforni. This is the Mirror's Edge Relay, and this is your esports roundup. I'm joined by my beautiful co-hosts Zuketra and Sajiki. If you guys could say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day, man. It's a really great day. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm live from the Shard here, and we've actually got amazing weather out, perfect for parkour.
Yeah, I'm actually in 3C, and I can see a crane there far in the background, far away. But yeah. Where are you currently at, Zilvan Katrowski?
I'm here in my mother's basement.
Yeah, sadly we could not get Zook out onto the scene, but that's okay. He's joining us remotely.
So what are you expecting for today, Chef?
An easy win from Carlos. That's what I'm expecting.
I mean, are you though? Let's check really quickly what the donation page says.
Yeah, can we please?
Because today we're going to do a relay race with commentary bias. So maybe you could explain what that is.
Yeah, so commentary bias, the way it works is your donations from the chat, which go towards Save the Children Foundation, will actually determine which players we, the hosts, root for. So in the
which
relay
is Team
race,
Juan.
Oh, currently.
I love Team Juan.
Oh, I love Team Juan too. So currently we're going to be supporting Team Juan. If you'd like that to change, go send your donations in. Go for Team Carlos, please. Please, I'm begging you. So the way the relay race works is there are 10 chapters in Mirror's Edge. Each player will play 2 chapters, and we'll switch between, right? So we've got 5 players on each team. It's going to be a really exciting show. 10 people showing up for this. 13 if you count me, Zook, and Sajiki. And then 14 if you count Tom. It's hard to do that math.
Yeah, actually, if the statistical guy could get the prepared.
Some big numbers.
Yeah, and I'm really
Some
liking what I'm
huge
seeing here
numbers.
on the left-hand side of my screen. That's just a beautiful compilation of lovely people. Yeah, I would just get that out of my face
Yeah,
again. I just
screw
don't care
that.
about it
Yeah, we
anymore.
don't want to see that
Wipe that away.
anymore.
We don't need it.
Okay.
We've seen enough.
Back
we know
to
left
us.
side's better.
Statistical
yeah,
guy,
it's
if we could get those numbers
statistical
back,
guy.
please.
There's also another slide, statistical guy.
I'd like the
Just put
first
one of the
slide,
two
so,
on.
yeah, either of them.
Roll them on, please.
So, this is esports.
Esports live, brought to you on esports.
Live on esports.
Statistical guy, being a bit of a brain AFK guy right
But
now.
we can still talk a little bit about, yeah, okay.
Oh,
here we go.
some
absolutely.
statistics. We can talk about
Oh,
this.
there we
in fact.
go.
Very,
So,
very
look at this.
exciting statistic here.
And what do we see here?
I mean, looks potentially, if you're, an analyst, and what is it called? An analyst, you might expect Team Carlos to lose, but as we know, because of what the money tells us, Team Juan has an easy victory this year.
That's completely correct, and also that's because Team One has the historical can't talk anymore. PB of all the relay races performed in 2018 with a 37:15, an insane time.
Absolutely
correct,
incredible
Sadiki.
time.
And we can only assume they've improved from them.
That's correct,
No.
and that's us back again on the screen. Hello, we're here with esports. The relay race is about to start. I can hear it in my speakers. Yeah, we just have to fix a few issues.
And one thing that
Yeah.
we didn't really get to show off from the one statistics screen, but that's okay. We've got a big variety in times between players. We have some players who are contention for world record. We have other players who are much newer at the game. And it'll give a great variety in the different strats you see in, mostly the strats you see.
Interesting, yeah, very interesting. And I want to touch on that point where you said that we have players of varying skills. So we have to really say Team Carlos are the worst players, while Team One on the other side are the best. Oh, there we go. We can see it again here. Yeah, we have on Team One side Raxus, Heki, Keel, Cookie Bunny, and BBG, and just wonderful people overall.
Yeah, no,
Anything
definitely.
else you want to say? No.
No, I would say
Okay,
that really sums it
That-
up.
That's all you need to say. I'd like to just quickly throw in there a bigger variation in color too. You don't see any yellow over on the right side, do you?
That's
No,
true.
yellow
that's
is just
true.
my favorite color too.
It's
It's just
such a good
such a
color.
lovely team.
Yeah, one thing I do want to mention that is really, really awesome about the relay is most of the time you only accept people with very incredible times into, a marathon like this. But we get to allow a lot more variation in these marathons, so I hope you'll enjoy that.
Yeah, and again, this is a relay race with commentary bias, which means you can decide at any point in the run by donating towards one of the two teams which team we're going to be rooting for and which other team we're going to be bashing.
Yes.
So I think we're good to go. Statistical guy and tech guy. I think if the teams are ready and you're ready, we can swap over at any point. I'm going to take off my sunglasses so I can actually see something. Perhaps. There we go. Commentators really doing an awesome job today.
Incredible job by the commentators.
Absolutely.
Commentary bias towards the commentators right now. Zook, you're looking handsome.
Could I just give a quick shout out to the light guy, bringing me the finest white lights on my face today?
Thank you for joining us, Michael Jackson, on this relay race.
Anytime, brother.
All right, we're gonna run back to intermission for a little few minutes, and then fix a few things, get everything ready, and we'll be back shortly with the relay.
Interesting. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We are live with the Mirror's Edge Relay. I'm joined by Sajiki, as you heard before, and Zuketra, who isn't listed in the commentators, but that's okay. We still love him just as much. Woo! Okay. It looks like we are all ready to get going. We've held things up long enough.
I'm there now.
So
There
I'm
we
going to do
go.
the countdown. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Zook?
I don't
Carlos-
know.
Carlos
Are
is
the runners
ready.
All right, sounds ready. The runners are ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, we're off to the races. There's a lot of
Hell
stuff to
yeah.
explain here. First, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to talk about a big glitch called the kick glitch. Sajiki, do you want to talk about that?
Absolutely not, because first we're going to skip training. So that
Oh,
was
yeah.
successfully done by both teams, and we have to. That's just amazing.
Very impressive there.
And yeah, we're in prologue. Mirror's Edge is a really, really movement-based game, and the main glitch you're going to see in this game, main movement technique, one of the main movement techniques is a kick glitch, as Shane said. And while both teams are going down this zip line, what you're going to see is they're going to enter a wall run, kick out of the wall run, and then they're going to jump, and that allows them to chain multiple things together alongside with getting additional speed.
Carlos splicing on the right side of the screen. Okay, I
Oh,
see
and
it. You gotta
Rexus.
do that to win.
Ooh, that
Oh,
was a close call, but of course well calculated by Juan.
oh, Rex is struggling a little bit, but that's okay.
Oh,
We've got
Simon also falling down though.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say we've
it's
got a lot
perfect.
of variety and times here. Spyman, I think, with a 34, and Raxus with a 49.
I think that's
so
correct. Yeah.
yeah, quite a big gap here, but you can see, I mean, with the nerves of something like a relay race, you're destined to make mistakes.
Exactly, and we see Spyman just trailing behind. He also got the kick glitch across the gap and just has taken the lead. Awful Carlos movement on the right side. Just don't look there.
Oh, gross. If you want us to like Carlos movement, remember you can donate and vote for Team Carlos commentary bias.
Exactly.
Okay, so another big glitch coming up here. We'll see if Spyman goes for Gloss Chain. We're not going to see that, and that's okay. Player's
That
a
is
little
pretty
bit
dumb. I
scared.
mean,
Maybe
Carlos just
plan.
knows it's probably faster, but they're too bad to actually perform the chain.
Yeah, Zook, talk about how easy it is and how dumb Spy is.
I think you'll find that Glow's chain is the easiest trick in the game.
Yeah.
Something to make it easier is the fact that Gloss is on his team. You think he would have coached his
You
fellow
think-
teammates on his own chain.
Yeah,
it's just
kind of
awful
embarrassing.
thinking, man. Oh, actually, I love
never mind.
Carlos.
Oh, Carlos
Glows.
so
It
smart.
was so smart to not go for that, because in case you would have failed that, there would have been a huge time loss. So quick thinking by Carlos.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Genius.
Gloss
choice.
had the hindsight to train his teammates not to go for the hard strat.
And actually, Carlos ahead by a whopping 10 seconds entering Chapter 1, and Chapter 1 named after Team Juan, of course. But that won't
worst
stop
chapter
Team
in the
Carlos'
game.
worst chapter in the game.
Yeah, and you can see, I mean, Carlos just killing it, Juan struggling, and I mean, that's what we're going to expect the rest of the run.
Exactly. And we have some more glitches here on your right. So you see every time they turn their camera by 90 degrees, that's called a side jump boost. That's going to get their speed. And this is actually a difficult kick glitch. Spyman having no trouble even getting landing on the proper spot there to avoid a hard fall there.
Yeah, very good by Spy.
Zooming
We're also going to
on through
see
the
him
hallways.
sliding on the ground and immediately opening the elevator doors. That's known as a use glitch. Whenever you do an animation and scroll the use button on your scroll wheel, you're actually able to skip any of those animations. So we're going to use that a lot throughout the run to not have to watch boring animations.
That's correct, my big brain companion, Shaft. Moving on, we're gonna see chapter 1 skip, which is the first out of bounds skip of the game. Spyman will get to it first, of course, being a Carlos.
I mean, it's named after Team Juan, though. Do you really like that skip, Zook?
It's kind of gross, but we're going to do it because it saves time, I think.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
think we're
keep on
gonna have to.
explaining what's going on here.
So Spyman's gonna kick glitch and go back to the area
Ooh,
he was
nice.
just in and unload the area, which makes
Ooh,
it
and he got it
possible
first try.
to-
Amazing.
Oh, wow. Very
That
Let's
kick-
go, dude.
Faster
Team
kick
than I could
Carlos.
explain
is
it.
quite easy to do. Hard to do. Sorry.
Yeah. Really impressive by Spy to get the trick in such a short amount of time that Zook can't even get the words out of his mouth.
Yeah. Basically kick glitching through that area of the level he was just in that unloaded, making it possible to make it to the invisible slide there. It's just a glass slide that you're meant to slide on usually, but it extends past where you actually see any sliding through the building.
Drax
Anyway,
is
but he's way
actually-
past that by now.
That's true, but Rex is opting out of Chapter 1 skip, even though it's named after her team, it's still like just such a slow move. You hate to see it from Team Juan.
Yeah, but scared. I mean, I'd be scared if I was facing the powerhouse that is Carlos.
Yeah, Spyman having 68 skill, of course, as our lovely friend Philotrex pointed out last year. You saw it in the highlight reel here. This jump can be tricky, but of course not for Carlos.
Yeah. Zook, do you want to talk about what's coming up here?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, no
We're not gonna
problem.
do it. Just watch it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, look, he's gonna jump into this corner. Zoop.
So
And,
that's only
by the way,
some,
just
that's an
quickly
elevator
to
glitch.
say that is an elevator clip, but that trick is called Heki clip, just named after the same person that has named the marathon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Hekegan.
Hekegan.
Sadly, a Juan.
Yeah, disgusting.
Rest in peace. Okay, so now we have skipped down by doing that elevator clip. We've skipped early into this section. Actually, there's a different trick we do to kick glitch down here, but it's fine. We're gonna proceed on to the end of chapter 1, where we will be quickly switching over after they do a big kick glitch across this gap. There's actually some cool movement here too.
Yeah,
Hopefully, Spy
watch your
goes
right
for it.
side, Spy going for a double wall
Okay,
boost. Never
not
mind,
going
he's
for a
not.
double wall boost.
Very,
Very
smart,
smart.
thinking there. Very good. It's a bit slower, but let's see here. Another wall boost. Nice there. So every time they rub their faces into the wall, looking into the wall a little bit, and then jumping out of that, that's called a wall boost, and that gives you a bunch of speed.
Yeah, very good.
And straight kick here by Spyman. Let's see.
Oh,
Ooh, nice into
perfect!
the wall
Yes!
boost. That is really, really hard. Something we haven't talked about. Kick glitches in this game are extremely precise. The angle is determined by how fast you kick out of the kick animation, and that can be used to your to your benefit in some areas of the game. But let's see
Big
if he
kick glitch across
if
the
he gets
gap.
this kick glitch.
Here he goes.
Yes!
Nice.
Oh, first
Amazing
try.
job by Spyman.
And we're gonna switch over to a lovely person on the right hand side now, which I totally know who they
Yeah,
are.
Zook, why don't you tell us? Yeah.
Absolutely
Oh,
sent
it's
it.
glossed.
It's glossed 999, gloss
Okay.
999, absolute Mirror's Edge legend. He has held many a world record in this game, time trials, full game categories. He's been playing this game for 6 or 7 years, and he is fantastic at this game.
Also very, very well known for shortcuts in Swag 1, shortcuts in Swag 2, shortcuts in Swag 3, shortcuts in Swag 4.
Actually, Shortcuts and Swag 3 was my favorite out of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Shortcuts and Swag series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all the way through
I just
to
love them
Shortcuts
all.
in Swag 22, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. And also
Yes.
the music choice in these ones, perfect. But yeah, he's going for his pattern in Chapter 2. He's really had Chapter 2 for most of the years, I think. Chapter 2 and 3, of course. And it's just such a lovely sight to see Glow breeze through these levels.
So Glow's making the wise choice there to skip what's known as Canal Skip, which is a huge, huge time save, but extremely difficult to do, especially in a
Cool.
marathon run like this.
Yeah,
That's
as we all
completely
know from
correct.
Black Belt's video, from Black Belt's world record video, it's a huge coin flip. So
Ooh, I love that. I love that vault there. And
yeah,
actually,
very,
Glow,
very cool.
on your side, on your right hand side, is out of bounds currently. You can see it. He's going to jump through a bunch of things. And he's going to walk into that wall, fall into the abyss at a precise way, and then fall into a checkpoint which is loaded. And he's going to die there and respawn in the canals. Oh, and on your left hand side, a
perfect by
disgusting man
Glost.
has started. I mean, Juan is catching a little bit up as your middle of your screen. Again, this is done with commentary bias, of course. You can donate life for us to change our commentary bias, but currently we're of course in love with Team Carlos.
Oh yes, definitely, and you can see that by the bar in the middle of the screen. Okay, ignore that flashing
Okay,
text. That should not be there.
Don't look at that. That is just
Oh.
disgusting. I can't believe Heki's going for that.
I'm
That is
furious.
disrespectful, and it loses the integrity. Integrity is gone of the relay race.
Oh my god!
No!
No, stop it!
No,
Playing in a Weeb language as well? Are
I'm
you
crying.
kidding?
Tears are pouring down my cheeks right now. We've got amazing movement from Gloss on the
let's
right
just put
side right now.
Yeah, exactly. Put a black screen over that. Whatever's on the left. Just look at the
No, stop! Okay. Ah! Okay, we've got the entire Storm James climb almost done by Gloss here. Very difficult part of the game.
Yes.
Amazing to
Invisible
not make any
springboard there,
mistakes
lovely.
here. Yeah.
And let's see if it goes over these wall boosts. Oh, these are risky but really beautiful to watch, of course.
So smooth.
Every time you fail this this checkpoint in particular, you go far back in that checkpoint.
Close movement reminding me of a fresh croissant in the morning.
Yeah, dude, I love it. With some jam on it, strawberry jam preferably, and a café au lait. Who can't
Just
say no
tasteful
to
and
that?
Buttery smooth.
Mwah. Yes.
It's yeah,
Oh.
magnifique, as they
Yes.
say. And then now he's going to climb. Oh, that's a risky strat there, but of course, not falling down there. That would be a a kind of reasonable death, but yeah, there's a skip coming up here on your right-hand side. Let's see if he goes for the really particularly difficult one.
Yeah, so far, really French movement by Glost. Really
Yeah,
good.
lovely. Just magnifique. And yeah, these climbs you see on your right-hand side are a lot tougher, especially for beginner players, than they look like. So you have to wall run that wall in a particular way, wall climb into a Q-turn, and then go all the way up there. Of course, for no problem for a Carlos.
Yeah, no problem for Glost either. He's
There we
mastered
go onto the big
shortcuts and
red
the
thing
swag.
here. Oh wow, Gloss
Oh,
showing
showing
off the
Oh,
invisible
yes, I
waterfall
love it.
collision.
Wow, so much swag. I mean, it's always
So
like
much
he's in a
drip,
shortcut
if you
and
will.
swag. Yeah, it's just lovely. Shortcuts and swag, 23 live on air here.
Amazing by Carlos so far.
Yeah.
Terrible by Juan.
Yeah, you hate to
honestly.
see it. Juan is catching up a little bit. Hecky just having some good RNG here in the storm drains. Doesn't get any particular frame drops.
Stop it, Hecky! Oh my.
But yeah, on your right-hand
and-
side of the screen, Zook has explained it earlier. We're going to see a particular elevator clip here. Maybe you want to explain that as well, Mr. Zuketra.
I will indeed if he gets it, and he does. Easy as that for a Carlos.
Yeah, of
So he
course.
clips the elevator there, which lets us skip a loading trigger here. He'll run into the floor as it loads in, and what that's going to do is it will pause the in-game timer. He's going to run now and get his movement back at the same time he would be exiting the elevator. He's on that zip line. So
Yeah.
he's just skipped that, 5-6 second
Beautiful
run
kick
to the
there.
zip line.
That
saving an
kick's also
amazing
really,
amount
really
of time.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah, really only a Glost can
This
can do
checkpoint
this.
is in particular really, really unforgiving, right, guys? If you fail anything here, you get sent all the way back to chase, and that's, of course, not going to happen to Carlos. But we must say, Juan is
Swag by
catching up.
Glost.
There's just $10 in between Juan and Carlos right now. So whoever donated $11 for Juan,
Yeah, I do have to say, whoever wins the relay obviously gets some bragging rights, but whoever's raised the most money by the end is really the true winner.
yeah, and we have seen the donations are coming in there. We have seen traditionally it's a 2-2 all-time score between Juan and Carlos. Of course, 2020 Juan could be the year of the Juan, but also 2020 Carlos could happen.
We hate that message.
Yeah, please stop. Jesus. Never mind, do it. Put it on, Hecky, please.
Leave it on. Leave
Put
it
the
on.
Carlos
Hecky.
sucks
Wonderful,
sausage.
gentlemen, and we're just gonna ignore what's gonna happen on the right-hand side here and watch the beautiful.
Yes!
Oh yes, Carlos.
Yes!
Sucks.
Do
Fuck, I
suck.
hate Carlos.
The Carloses are the worst. Hecky swagging around, getting to the jackknife chase. He's
Let's
gonna
see.
just clip
Wow,
to the
first
level.
try.
Perfect.
Easy
And of
as that.
course, now he's gonna go through chase. He's gonna go by in a breeze. Of course, Glost entering 3A now. One of the most boring checkpoints. I hate it.
I will say it is a hard checkpoint, which means Glost is definitely going to mess it up 5 or 6 times, and Hecky's just going to catch up, finish the race.
Okay. Gets lucky there, of course. He's going to probably go around the fence here too, which is a really never
No,
mind.
not
He's
going
filthy
around the fence.
Carlos, not saving that 2 seconds here, which you could save. That's just disgusting. I mean, Carlos are just
Okay.
so scared. I just can't believe it. But watch on
There's
your left
a-
hand side, Hecky going through chase.
There's a big potential skip on the right-hand side that could potentially come up called 3A3C that skips a whole checkpoint that we normally go to. It doesn't look like Glost is going to go for it because he's a big
Pussy.
stinking coward.
Shying out of that.
Okay, jeez.
I
You can see Hecky finishing off. Really,
say
really
here-
amazing chase.
Yes. Amazing chase by Hecky here. He had absolutely no problems whatsoever, and he's going to go for that final kick over the wall. Of course, saving real time by not quitting out. Usually, in an 80% run, timed in real time, in game time, sorry, would quit out here. Going to ride that elevator to the top, and then a beautiful. Oh, I just love that chain by Gloss. I'm sorry, I
Wow.
hate it.
Yeah,
I
Sorry,
haven't
sorry.
seen that before.
That's so cool, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Gloss,
Okay, anyway,
I hate it.
We suck so
We
bad.
just got another huge donation for Juan. So Gloss is just an awful person showcasing
Oh,
the spliced
just-
run, going for
Gloss,
these.
just go away.
Just
He's
stop
tassing.
it.
He's
just
cheating.
so unfair.
This is
Okay, anyways.
pre-recorded, it must be.
Hecky entering 3A. Glost so far not making too many mistakes other than being a Carlos, being stupid, all of those things. But
let's see,
Hecky's
Hecky.
just going to do it flawlessly as well.
Oh, and there we go.
Going
He's
around the
to go
fence?
around the fence, and of course that's a first try.
Oh,
No problem for Hecky here.
perfect.
Let's see if he skips the heart fall. Of course he does. That is super hard to do, by the way. Don't try that at home.
Glost entering 3C, one of the hardest checkpoints in the game. If you die anywhere, much like in Jackknife, you will restart
You
all the way
die
at
in
the
real
beginning.
life.
You die in real life, yeah.
You have to
Hecky
reinstall
going
your
for
Windows.
3A3C.
Oh no, he's gonna make up time. That is insane. Okay, watch your left hand side. If that is going
Big
into the
moves
history
from the
books,
big
if
man
he's gonna get
himself.
that. So he's going for the infinite wall climb. That's
He's got to
actually
do a
just a normal wall climb.
super precise climb up here. He's going to do a kick glitch, a wall climb, a turn jump, another wall climb, and
Oh,
grab on that
First
lift.
try, that is
For the first
50% of the stuff done, but we're just going to shut up and let you watch that.
Another really hard strat here. Is he going to get it? He's got the slow motion
Oh,
going.
that's a good
How can we-
boost.
Okay.
That looks good.
It looks good. It looks good. We need that little checkpoint in the bottom left corner.
Oh!
Oh,
Yes, dude!
Yes, dude! That's
Oh,
just amazing.
incredible by
I can't
Heki.
believe that. Oh my god. Okay,
And
I'm
you can
not faking
see-
the excitement there.
No, I'm genuinely so
Heki
excited.
can.
Heki has made up almost all of the time that Juan has lost.
Because
And you can
Glost
see-
has actually died in 3C. Can you believe that? They're in the same checkpoint now.
My word. They're so close now. Some absolute skill on display
That
here
is a
from Heki
banger
again.
of a race right here, and we only have a little bit of time left because before these runners are going to change again. Oh my
But
god,
we
I'm
do
just so
have a
impressed.
huge trick coming up. Something
That's
known as
absolutely
Crane's
correct.
kick glitch.
Yeah, let's see if Carlos shies out of that as well. I mean, they've been really playing the scared side of the screen here. They're probably going to opt out of that as well. Gloss clipping the no, he's quitting out. Never
He's
mind.
cheating. Oh. No,
Yeah,
he
it's
clipped
just
through
a
it and died.
sneaky
It was really
boy.
strange. Okay, so this Crane's kick glitch is specifically dependent on you going.
look at him.
Glost is not going for it.
No, Gloss not
Glost
going
is
for it.
skipping Cranes, which means if Heki gets it first try, they'll most certainly be ahead. Yes, Carlos sucks.
I hate
Carlos
Carlos.
sucks.
And
Can we
still
get
it's
Carlos
still
sucks
fails.
in the chat?
If
They
Gloss sees
suck
any
so
of this-
bad. Woo!
Oh, and Heki, look at him. He's actually also opting on a really smart
So
thinking there.
smart.
He made so
Very,
much time
very
up with the
clever.
3A3C. He doesn't have to go for the Crane's kick
He
glitch.
can smell Glost in front of him, and he knows he doesn't need it.
He's
He
just
doesn't
hot
need
on his
Cranes.
tail. He's
Oh,
completely. You're completely right, Zook.
He's
Yeah,
caught the scent of him like a
You can
sniffer
smell
dog.
him because he's pooped his pants because he's a little baby Carlos.
He's a little baby.
Skipping
Carlos,
that
that's all he is.
springboard. That looks so nice. And look at these swag strats. Yes, dude. I just love to see that every time.
So
Oh my
smooth.
god.
And we're gonna
So incredible.
swap over here on the right hand side. Carlos a little bit in the lead because of some bad RNG, of course.
But really close. You can see the intense gameplay going on for Team Carlos.
And Jim going for 4A climb.
Politely
He's got some
waiting.
text there in the bottom right. I don't know what that says, but we'll.
Will not. Oh yeah,
Will
it's so
not
hard to
fall
read.
to Juan. Juan, her disgraceful blood will be spilled. Glory to Carlos. No, Molly
this
killed
is
Carlos.
terrible.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, sliding down, getting a later checkpoint in the level that skips a lot of chapter 4. Okay job by Carlos, but you can see how much effort it's taken Jim to do that based on his webcam in the corner. You
Yeah.
can now imagine Keel sitting here in a zen state. He plays with his eyes closed, actually.
Yeah, Keel is just in the zone. Look at him climbing over that
Oh my
invisible
God,
wall. Beautiful
incredible.
first try. He's going to slide down here perfectly, load the checkpoint and die, and then just go straight into the next checkpoint.
I can't with Jim's webcam.
Get Jim off my screen. It's disgusting. I hate Carlos.
Keel, one of the other OGs of the game, is fantastic. He's held a world record or 2, chapter 8 back in the day.
Yes, actually,
and
if you
retains
remember,
that
Luke.
OG movement, and
Yeah.
he's actually back in the game these days, getting PBs and smashing people's
And
faces.
if you remember, Zook, he actually commentated on the very first Medj relay race in the Hex 17, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that's correct.
That
You are
makes him
correct.
such a historical gentleman. I mean, I myself been part of the wonderful Team Juan in that race.
Yeah, and Keel, an absolutely incredible player, has been playing like since the game came out in 1995, and just has not degraded in skill a single day.
No, he plays it every day in and out. That's just truth. There's no month he has ever skipped the Mirror's Edge practice.
Yep, and we can see Carlos ahead by a little bit, but it is not much of a gap, with both players managing to get 2 trains, which means
And Keel
never
just
mind.
showing us off. Just a
Keel-
little bit of a train situation here.
Yeah, Keel wanting to show off what it looks like when you fail to skip both of the trains. It's a
That's
mistake
really nice,
that
man.
happens. It's
Thank you,
partially
Keel.
load dependent. Yeah, really nice. of
Dude, and I
Keel
have
do
to
that.
say $60 are Juan is ahead, so if we get like a little bit of donations for Carlos, maybe that could change in just a glimpse.
Yeah.
Jim riding the train like a scrub here, and Keelshing running away from them. That's how fast he is.
Yep. Jim's
By the
got
way,
to
we
take the train to work. Keel
We haven't
just
noticed.
sprints alongside
We
him.
haven't actually said that at all. Where we see that beautiful strat on Team One side, we haven't said that at all, Shaft. So we were not able to read. Obviously, not able to read donations during this race. We're gonna catch up on all of that in the intermission screen after the run.
Yes, but we do want to say we appreciate every single donation, and obviously it can influence our commentary. So hopefully that will be a fun experience for everyone in chat.
And look at them both riding the train. It's just such a tense race. 5, of course, one of the hard chapters that we have. And there's a
Yeah.
really, really tough trick coming up right at the beginning. We've talked about it earlier. Kick glitches, you can actually manipulate them by when do you kick out of them, how long do you wall run, and so on and so forth. There's all
The angle you approach the wall.
angle
yeah.
you approach the wall, everything. Also the kick itself, sorry, the scroll itself. And we're going to see Jim do that, and his scores are going to fail it. This is a really particular kick glitch. He has to land on an invisible
what
ball.
a
That's just
fool!
such
Not
an
even
idiot,
getting the
man.
wall in there.
Yeah, that's just
Dummy.
You literally just have to look into the wall. That's
Big
all you have to do.
Dum dum.
Oh, what a
Gets it
dum
on the
dum
second
on the
try.
right side of the screen. Okay.
Getting some good kick glitch R&D there on the second try.
You can see Keel just chilling on the train. He's taking
Yeah,
it easy.
he's
He knows
relaxed. He's
they'll-
in the zone.
Yeah, Juan's gonna win no matter what. So he's just gonna take a little break, rest.
Yeah, there's a big soft lock coming up on your right hand side of the screen. Jim's gonna go through this hallway just too quickly, and he's gonna look at the black elevator there, and he has to reload.
Yeah, so if you don't take these rooms slowly enough, you actually won't spawn the next elevator, and you'll have to go all the way back to the start of the level.
Look at Keel going for the
So
5-8 kick glitch, and that looks beautiful. Nicely done. Even going
Perfect,
for
making up time.
Oh, just barely no
Beautiful.
falling down there.
Beautiful.
Whew.
Oh, Keel's
And
so
let's see.
handsome, dude.
What is Jim gonna do here? He is going for his
Oh my
strat.
god.
What is gonna go on there on the right hand side?
Okay, this is insane. He's going for an elevator bounce where he gets put into a grounded state after a clip,
Of course, he
and he's
fails it, though.
messing
Of
it
course
up.
he fails it.
What a
He's just trying to
fool.
show off, and
Failed.
the inexperienced player he is failed. Obviously,
Keel
was
waiting a
bad.
second to not deload the elevator.
very clever. Large cranium
2000
move. there.
IQ. I mean, Juans are just such smart people overall. It's just so impressive to see. And of course, you're going for that elevator kill. Of course, you're going to get it. He's going to press Q, and there we go. He's on top of the elevator.
Oh.
Of course, that leaves him to move out of the elevator. That's just
Jim
so
going
smart.
Jim going
The
for a
model
double kick
citizen.
glitch here.
Of course, failing it though.
Failing it multiple times.
Going
letting
for it
Juan
again.
catch
a lot
up.
of time here.
Okay, very good job though. That is a hard trick. I mean, not for a Juan, but we should applaud Carlos when
Yeah,
they do
Carlos
something that's
just
even marginally
beautifully done there. I
challenging.
mean, it happens sometimes. Even though Carlos finds a kick glitch.
Yeah, definitely.
And Keel, let's see. He's not going for that, but he's going to go for the heart fall here.
So
Oh, he
smart
actually
by
skips
Keel.
it. So nice, man. Ooh, just
and
barely bouncing
getting a
into
little
that.
stuck. Yeah.
Someone forgot to trim the barbed wire there.
And yeah, actually, if you want us to shit on Team Juan instead of Team Carlos, you can always donate. There's only a $60 gap right now. So if one of you guys sends over one donation, that might trigger other people, of course. But yeah,
Look,
just
if
for now
everyone
on.
in chat donated $1,
For
Carlos
Carlos?
could have $1,000 right now. Okay.
I mean, right now they suck though. I mean, this is just awful movement by Jim. This entire checkpoint is just so boring. And let's see, he falls down. Just what? Getting RNG there. That's just
Oh
so.
my god, so
I hate
lucky.
that.
Oh, I
That's so
hate
lucky.
Carlos,
Are we
dude.
going to see
They
some
just
fancy movement from Keel?
Even when they get punished, they get lucky. It's
as everyone knows, Mirror's Edge is like 80% randomness. And Jim just getting completely
Jim?
lucky,
yeah.
going for nothing cool. Just an
Not even the
absolute
chain
buffoon.
here. Also,
No.
it can sometimes happen that Faith just decides to screw you over. Everybody knows that who runs Mirror's Edge.
Exactly. And you can see now, Jim was just in the section. Keel not going for that either. Very smart by him.
Nice. He could have failed that.
Yeah, and that would have cost a lot of time. Actually, it barely costs any time when you fail it. But yeah, it's fine. Going for a different chain here, messing that up too. That's okay. And
lovely
we've got
Keel. A lot of
though.
swag there.
Yeah.
we've got a trick called Beamer coming up, Zook. If you want to talk about that.
Beamer is the worst trick ever known to man.
No.
That's
There's
not
this section in the mall of the game where if you initiate a wall climb, there's actually a piece of collision that sends you jutting outwards just a little bit as you climb. And if you hit Q at the very point you get on that protruding bit of wall here, we'll see it in a moment. It's a yellow bit of wall. If you hit Q at the exact time, you get sent across the room, and then you have to hit space at just the right time, and
Dude,
you'll
you know
hop
what?
up and hit that skip.
I think the
So-
universe is going to explode very soon.
Yeah.
So if anybody
I'd-
would donate $61 to Juan right now, that would mean the commentary bias would be exactly
Completely even.
that
Jim
would
coming
mean-
up
Can
for
we get
Beamer now,
guesses in
so
the
you'll
chat
see
for
the
Beam on the
Beamer?
right. Beam on the right.
20th try. 1,
So
2.
he needs to hit that bump and hit
Oh
Q
no!
at the
18.
same time.
Guys,
21,
we cannot
20 words
be
try,
biased
well.
towards anyone.
I mean,
Okay, both of them doing Beamer at the same time. Jim getting it
Commentator's doing a
after a couple of
fantastic job.
tries. Keelshing here. Second. Oh god,
no,
he
messing
beamed,
it
but he
up.
didn't get the jump afterwards.
Well,
That's
I'm
one
really
thing.
indifferent towards that though.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I don't
I
care what-
honestly don't care what happens in this
I
run.
think so. The commentators are doing an insanely good job today.
We're
I mean, they're looking
so-
handsome. They're
Oh,
so good at the
Keel
game.
messing up Beamer in the strangest way.
I don't care though. It doesn't matter.
It does not matter, yeah. Anyways, we're getting to the end of chapter 5 and we're gonna switch over to the next
no,
runners.
this is
Again,
shit.
really could not give a crap about that.
I mean, do you remember the pregame show? I would like to get that on screen again.
Yeah,
that was
can
so
we just switch back to the...
Got it finally.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever,
Okay.
man, I don't care.
Anyways, can we move to the next run maybe?
Yeah, I mean, actually, I love Team Juan. Team Juan is just such a wonderful piece of group of men and
Piece
women.
of furniture.
Piece of piece of
Piece of pizza.
piece of humans. It's just, I mean, the commentators are doing a really bad job. They can't even find the proper words to explain what's going on screen at any point in time.
Okay, Jim, finishing up the chapter, Keel not too far behind. And what that means is we will be switching over to the next runners.
To next Carlos, to be precise.
To next Carlos.
I mean, I hate them
Not
all.
that I care. I don't really...
Very soon,
Is there-
you will hate them.
Okay, very soon.
Personally, as a 4-time ex-Carlos runner, I have got to root for the boys.
Yeah, I do have to root for the boys as well. Okay, we've got Jetsa coming up on a big skip here. We've
You know
had
what?
history of Jetsa failing the skip. I just want to
That's true.
mention this is
Jets
this
goes
is a
for the trick
historical
every
event.
time, and it's always terrible.
Yeah, but one thing I want to say is this
Grab the
this
top.
this is a trick that's been failed multiple times by Jetsa, but I know he's been practicing. Very good
Oh,
glide there.
Ooh,
Glide setup there.
you got a grenade? No.
Lovely.
You got a grenade mod.
Actually, I lied about Team Juan. I think I don't care about any of this.
Yeah, I don't care either way. Okay, yeah, Jetsa, good job. You got into the factory.
Yeah,
Who
but
cares?
whatever. Cookie's
Literally,
also
who
gonna get
cares?
it there. Or even if not, I mean, whatever, man. Can we just commentate something else? Can we just
talk
can we just
about-
have a run with only the commentators?
Yeah,
Yeah. Can we
that
can we
sounds
switch
good.
the camera to us, please?
I want to mention, by the way, Jetsa, not that I care about this at all, but Jetsa, a very long time community member, ever since I joined around 2015, 2014, 2016, something like that. He's been around. I hate him, though. He's the worst. And
Wow,
in
what's
fact, Cookie Bunny, who just joined this year, awesome player, great person.
Awesome. Yeah, and of course, getting 6A perfectly there, both of the times.
Yes, Cookie!
Actually, that's so amazing. I have to say that. Like the 6/8 skip is
Woohoo!
a lot harder than it looks like. You can feel it in multiple ways, and that was just wonderful. Actually, activating that button through the wall here, beautifully done. I mean, as Chef pointed out, Jetsa being a long-time Carlos and a long-time loser.
Yes. Oh, always a loser, basically. And just in life and everything, really, I'm going to be honest.
Really
He
cool.
actually lost a lot
left
of
as
weight
well.
this year. Good for him. But anyways.
Hey, none of that nice talk.
Okay, I'm sorry. So we're gonna see Jetsa running through this
Ooh,
training
nice.
area. Yep, perfect. But because he's cheating? Hello?
No, I
Are
mean,
the
I was
the
praising
moderators
Cookie
just
for the
gonna let
double
this
wall
slide?
boost. No, Cookie got the double wall boost.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm not even. How do you think I'm watching Carlos?
No, I'm sorry.
Dude,
I
I'm not
shouldn't
watching
even
on
be
that right
looking.
side.
Okay, cooking coming up to what the section that Jetsa just cleared. So there's going to be a big skip to skip most of the training area here. And let's see if she gets it. It can be a little bit tricky, but it's easier than you'd think.
Yeah, beautiful climb here. Of course,
Oh,
not a
very
problem.
good job.
Also, I love
Fastball.
those gloves, man.
Yeah, very nice. Very good pink color
Jet's just
there.
going for the boring, normal, standard model. I mean, nothing particular. Jets are going for that speed vault into a wall boost here, English wall boost.
That's
Yeah,
really
that's
lame, actually.
That's really a lame trick. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
can you-
impressed at
I mean,
all.
that's been around since like 2014, so
I mean,
getting
Gloss
it,
invented
maybe.
that, I think, in Shortcuts and Swag 1.
Yeah, Gloss
Yeah.
found that when he was a baby.
Yeah.
When he was pooping diapers, okay? Nobody cares.
Gloss probably just saw his teammate do that, and he probably just threw up on the spot.
Maybe punched his desk.
He's a Carlos.
He's a Carlos. Yeah, that's how bad that was.
Okay. We're going to chapter 7. Normally you would ride a boat here, but we skipped the boat. I'm not going to make any jokes about
Oh,
it. It's
please
not
no boat
funny.
jokes. The Jets are going for
No.
that chain. Of course, he's going to fail it, though. He failed it multiple times in the practice, and of course, there's something going wrong here. Going for the wall boost. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, he gets lucky there. I mean, just probably using a cheat scroll wheel. We have to say
And
the
we
Cookie
see-
is really close behind. I mean, maximum maybe 20 seconds, I would say.
Yeah, I want to mention Cookie having a much higher PB than Jetsa and actually still really keeping up really, really well.
It's amazing. I mean, seriously, I don't even
Yeah.
know what's going on.
I think Cookie should have world record at this rate, honestly.
Just awarded to her after the run.
Yeah.
I'm going for chapter 7. Really beautiful. One of my favorite checkpoints in the entire game. And you have to go for a kick glitch into another kick glitch here. That kick glitch needs to kill some height. Beautiful there. Coiling. And then
Lovely.
we're going to go for another trick here. Straight kick glitch into wall boost. Nicely done. That is super hard. Skipping at least one of the true rolls there.
Very, very good by Cookie. And we're going to see Jetsa finishing up Chapter 7, and we're switching to the final runner of this marathon for Carlos.
We're switching to the final runner
We're
of the
switching
marathon
for
for
to the
Carlos.
final. We'll be switching.
Runner.
And
Oh, there
here
we
he
go.
is.
Disgusting.
Oh, God, I
Oh,
hate
no.
Odger. Ugh.
Odger, of course.
Somebody donated $11.
Odger, the world record holder of glitchless, the worst category that nobody likes and everyone
Yeah.
thinks is really bad. and
Unnecessary.
Stinky. If someone donates $11, though, we might
we're
really start to like glitchless.
We're switching on the preferable team, of course, Team Juan here. Odger
Two-
going for the swag in that elevator for absolutely
Switching to my man Black Belt Ginger Ninja, who's
love
mostly
BB
well known for Disneyland Adventure speedrun that he did last night, and if you weren't
And
able to check that out,
Bugsnax.
please do. And Bug Snacks as well.
And let's see if he goes for that beautiful wall boost. Oh, that's just so lovely. I mean, there's so little things in that game that just are so enjoyable to watch. These speed rods here by BBGN. And we are going to say 8B, which is Odger's checkpoint right now. If you fail anything there, you're going to be sent back all the way to the beginning of the checkpoint. Am I right?
Yes, no, definitely. And obviously, Odger's going to be failing some things here.
Carlos, after all. And he's going to go for the
BBGN
really
where he belongs. The ginger man in the ginger room.
the look on your right hand side. If he fails this checkpoint skip here, he's gonna lose 30 seconds. Going for the swag, he nails it though.
Okay, whatever. Who cares?
Come on.
BBGN is a little bit under pressure. Carlos Asar ahead of him. Carlos already in 8C, of course. BBGN in 8B. He cannot fail any of these, but it will be a breeze for him. No problem. Jumping on that pole. That is so fucking cool to do. Really nice job there.
Yeah, and absolutely incredible. This is a very, very hard section. Grabbing the pole, probably not intentional, but he knows how to recover from it because he's an amazing, amazing player.
Yeah, and going also to skip that checkpoint.
Big scrub.
Grub.
We have a very small deficit between the monetary values of Carlos and Juan now, though. So if no, big mistake by BBGN.
Oh, Black Belt.
It's gonna be really hard to recover. There's a big trick in Chapter 9.
Odger failing. Keeps failing.
Odger falling down atrium.
He's all the way falling down to do the entirety of 8C again. That is so unlucky there. I mean, deserved. Sorry.
Yeah,
Absolutely deserved. Only $5 separating the teams now.
Oh, and BBGN struggling a bit of nerves. Maybe you should opt out of that skip. Never mind. He's the one. Of course, he's not going to opt out of the
no
challenge.
fear.
And of course, he's going to go for it again. If he fails that checkpoint a second time, there's going to be another 25 seconds lost. But of course, you're going to see the
Yes, let's go.
Shame checkpoint for both teams.
I want to mention, by the way, both of these players are absolutely incredible. Odger obviously much worse though, and you can tell that this is a high stress situation for both of them because as someone who's done the relay before, it is stressful, and these players don't usually make these types of mistakes. So you can see the nerves really getting to them.
Yeah, that's completely true. You have your entire
Odger,
team with you, Odger. He actually failed the trick. I just can't believe it. There's screen, but no, actually, never mind.
Odger doing an amazing job.
Yeah,
oh,
never
so
mind.
incredible, so smart.
He's such a cool man. And just look at Black Belt failing 8C going.
It's stupid, Black Belt. Yeah, whatever, Black Belt. Get out of here.
Killing himself here so he can do the sniper skip. You have to kill yourself in order for this shot through the wall to work. A 360 no scope, and he gets it first try. Of course he does.
Of course he does. Beautifully done there by Odger, of course, going to finish up Chapter 8 here by this really nice, I don't even know how this trick is called. Like you roll and you get another roll for some reason.
Yeah, RE2929 roll.
Of course, yeah. We're going to enter 9A here.
Glitch, a roll will give you a little bounce on an invisible floor and will reset your height like a kick glitch does. If you roll off a edge, that is.
Exactly, yeah. And look at that swag strat. 9A, beautiful. That is much harder than it looks like as well.
Really cool thing to mention here is that Odger, again, a very, very new school player, kind of came into the scene a year or two ago and easily got... whoa, very cool by Odger.
That was something.
Got glitchless world record, which is very impressive. It's a hard record to get.
I'm very sorry to interrupt my fellow commentators, but I'm just getting news that we've reached $3,000.
Oh my god. Absolutely incredible.
You're
Thank
insane.
you, everyone, for donating to this marathon.
I have to say though, there's only a few tricks here, and Carlos, of course, they're a wonderful group of people. I just love them so much, and there's just nothing. I mean, there's just nothing between them and the victory, and that means the 3-2 for Carlos is coming up. However, one trick here, Audrey needs to nail. That is clipping that elevator.
Oh, going for
swag,
swag.
wait for it.
Oh wow, you never see someone going this way.
Yeah, maybe you could explain
Oh.
that trick for us as well, Zook, because that is quite complicated. What you're going to see here on the right hand
Oh
side.
no!
Nice, taking a smart death there to reset the RNG.
Yeah, definitely. What I'm just going to be doing here is like the 5th iteration of this elevator, and Skip's involved with it. So you can actually get the elevator to go up with a door open, which opened a bunch of possibilities. But what Odger's going to be doing is a newfound way.
Oh no!
On top of the elevator, he fails it there, unfortunately. He's going to do a coil and scroll to do it. It's similar to a slide glitch, but he'll be coiled up in the top corner, which will pop him through the top of the elevator. The elevator will go up, and he'll walk off at a very specific time, at a very specific angle, and then pause at a very specific time twice, which loads a room that you're not meant to go into. You walk out,
So
and
close by, look
skip
at this.
the next section. You skip an entire section of the game. by doing
Okay,
so.
and we'll see if he gets this here. If he doesn't, Black Belt will
Really
probably be ahead.
No reaction time. And if he rolls into the room here, Black Belt is just right behind him. This is a 10
perfect by Audrey.
And he gets it, and there's only sniper skip between him and the victory. And
There's
server
sniper skip
two
and
more
server room
skips
skip.
coming up, and Black Belt is not failing it, even though he's a Juan. Look at this, they're separated by only a single loading screen here. And Audrey having no problem with sniper skip. Beautiful.
Jumping on a single pixel to get across this whole area. If he messes up a single jump or turns his mouse too much, he can easily fall off, but no issues.
Only a Carlos can do that. Going up for some more swag. He wants to make it as drastic as possible. The loss is going to be so hurtful for Juan this year because nothing is going to stop Audrey. He's going to go into the final elevator that we're going to write.
Black Belt right behind him, though. Getting on top of this elevator as well. Very swaggy by Audrey.
Saving 0.01 second frames.
Yes, it saves an insanely small amount of time, even if you do it optimally.
Yeah, it saves some time in-game time, but of course this is a race, so we're going on out of game time.
So it'll probably actually lose
This
time.
is the closest race we've ever had in these 5
There
years.
is one.
relay races.
It is insane, and there is one final skip coming up where both players are going to try to clip over the door that they need to open normally. Oh, Audrey! Audrey, clip back into the elevator. Okay, everything's fine. So he's going to go for this. If Audrey misses this clip, Black Belt could easily win.
Yeah, that is the deciding trick. He needs to climb over this, and he
does it. Yes!
Carlos is gonna
Amazing
win.
job.
I am so happy. I've never been more happy in my life. He's going to jump over here. Oh my god, and Black Belt is so close behind, but that means Carlos' time is going to come up, and they're going to finish with a 37 here. And Audrey going for a little bit more swag here than he needs to, maybe. Having some trouble, but that's just fine. I mean, it's going to hurt so much more for Black Belt, who also got server room skip.
Oh, 363 strats. You love to see it. Big respect.
No, you hate to see
Big
it.
respect.
No respect
Yeah,
at all.
Screw that.
Take it back, Zook. What the heck?
What
Okay,
the
sorry,
F?
I hate 363
Yeah,
strats.
me too.
Audrey
I hate
doing
it
the
too.
final part where he grabs the elevator or the helicopter. The only thing that could happen
That
is
is
he
time
falls.
for Carlos.
It's time for Carlos.
I just can't believe they're finished within 15 seconds. This is absolutely unbelievable, this race.
Yeah, insanely good race. We don't have a lot of time because
And
we want to
time for
catch the
BBJ.
schedule back up. But let's say a couple of final things. Let's drag the runners in here, and then let's switch over to Katana Zero. How does that sound, Sajiki?
That sounds amazing. First of all, I want to say we raised over $550 just with this stupid commentary bias. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
And yeah, not only that, but ESA chat mods, please select Carlos as one so that I can get my 40k points back. Also, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching this whole thing. It's a lot of work to put on these relay races, especially. I'm sorry for all the delays, but hopefully it's been worth it so far. Sajiki, Zook, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, these relay races are amazing showcases of how great these communities are, especially Midge and JK, of course, but all the other speedrun communities as well. And I think what we're going to do now is, because this is a tradition, we're going to drag everybody in here, of course, just like we do it every year. And I'm going to drag the Juans, you're going to drag the Carlos. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go! Let's go! You guys saw
Dog your life,
GG
dog,
boys.
you know.
GG.
GG.
I mean, GG, GG. Yep.
everyone.
GG.
GG.
Let's go, Carlos!
Let's go, Carlos!
Yeah! Good games, everyone.
Let's go!
Good run, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Great job
Carlos
by
is the
everyone here.
undisputed world champion of the Mirror's Edge relay.
Overall.
Pretty sure I was told Carlos sucked, but I don't know.
GG, but I'd be lying.
So yeah, you can cut us off. So everybody say bye, goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.